And now we bring you even more Donkey Kong related power. This is Thursday. Hey everybody, Thursday segment. Hopefully I'll upload it at a reasonable hour instead of like 11 in the evening. To be fair, YouTube did reject part 6 of this a couple times, which is why I had to record that several times instead of just once. And I will try to do the 10-hit combo in this level. I do know where it can be done. I know when I see it. And those strings are up an octave, aren't they? You might be able to pull off a 10-hitter there, but I'm not 100% sure. I think the one I'm thinking of is Gophers. Oh, come on. I see like a little ledge down there. Okay, I think this is a 10-hit combo right here. Yep. Actually, an 11-hit combo. Ooh, and there's a 10. And wow, those mind pick sounds that sounds really crappy. Yeah. Ooh. Kill it. That's weird. You do have to throw barrels in this game. You can't just sort of nudge them up against what you would want them to kill. This is pretty good for a blind... Oh, it's kind of unfair to call this a blind LP, since even though it's quite different in terms of control and, like, weirdness and terribleness, it's still the same game. I mean, come on, people. It's the same game in different clothing. Okay. There we go. I don't know, that seemed like a really odd, like, expression. The same game in different clothing. Like, what am I saying here? And did we skip a level? I don't think we did. This is, yeah, Loopy Lights. Here we go. And Cranky is there instead of before the boss, which is nice. And oh my gosh, it's so bright. Oh. Dude, I can see perfectly fine even when it's dark. Okay, they did this one kind of oddly, but no complaints from me. I can see this perfectly fine even in the dark. What the crap. As opposed to the Super Nintendo where I could barely see it when the lights were on. I might just go through this entire level dark. I'll try to avoid doing that just for the sake of... And I still can't make simple jumps, by the way. I mean, were you really expecting otherwise? Like, look at this, it's so bright. I mean, it's probably not that good on actual Game Boy, because the backlight isn't particularly strong or anything. But, like, if you were playing this, like, on a DS or something, and you could, like, crank up the light, especially if it were, like, a thing, and you could, like, crank up the light, then, yeah, I mean, dude, level is busted. I even missed that barrel, and it doesn't even matter. This level isn't that hard. I mean, besides the lights, this level is really simple designed. I mean, it's not... There's nothing actually hard about the level, besides the fact that you can't see stuff. Like, that's the only hard part, and they kind of... Without that, it's just sort of an ordinary level, without its gimmick. That's something kind of interesting about the Donkey Kong Country games. They are the fancy games of their time, you know, like... The same way you could argue, old games are better than new games. You could argue that, you know, Super Mario World is better than Donkey Kong Country. I don't know exactly how I feel on that issue. But, like, on that debate, I don't even know what to call it, on that opinion. Because both of those are games that I've played rather extensively. Country is definitely, I've played Donkey Kong Country games many times each. Except for 3. 3 I've only played 3 times. No, 4 times, and 3 of those were on the Game Boy Advance version. Because I never had 3 when I was little. I did play 3 slightly when I was very young. That's kind of an interesting story, but I think I might save it for 3. Basically, Super Nintendo broke when I was really little. well, I hate to say it broke because I was the one who broke it, but like these, yeah, the Donkey Kong. After that, I think I probably ended up playing them on console, but very slightly. But I did play them all on emulator. My brother had ZSNES on the family computer. I was like 6 years old or 5 or whatever. I'm not good at remembering how old I am when stuff happens. I barely know how old I am now. Never had a good sense of time. Platform Perils. This is the final level of the game. Assuming they didn't add like a bonus dungeon to this version of the game, which I would doubt. Especially since this game doesn't have dungeons exactly. I guess you could call the temples dungeons, but they really aren't. They're temples. You have an extra barrel, throw it at the bee. Okay, whatever. It's impossible to kill armadillos in this game. That's my verdict. That was a dumb move. I shouldn't have tried and done that jump. Like, as soon as I didn't even expect it to work. I don't know why I did it. Ooh, hang on a sec. Is there something here? There is. So that's how you get this bonus barrel, isn't it? Interesting. And it's a spelling game, of course. I don't even care. Just get out of there. Stupid immortal armadillos. Armadillos are like the hardest enemy in the game, which is ironic because they're also the second enemy you ever even see. Like, they're in the second level a lot, and they can really screw you in that level. Really screw you over is what I meant to say. Really screw you. It's like not quite the complete expression. I tend to do that a lot, just sort of like abbreviating common expressions so that they make no sense. If you expect my commentary to make any sense, then don't expect that, because you will be sorely disappointed when it doesn't make any sense. And that was crap. You saw that. You saw that. Weird laugh. I don't want taking this barrel with me. I don't really need it. Yeah. Just have to get to the checkpoint and we'll be good. I want to finish the game in this segment. I want it to be over. I want to not have to play this ever again. And I won't. I'm not going to play this ever again. After this Let's Play is over, I'm not going to play this game ever again. Maybe the Game Boy Advance, Country 2 and 3, but for one, I'm sticking to console. You can do it. Okay, jeez. I finally did it. And I did do it the fancy way. And, wrong platform. Okay. Let's just get over these beavers. Stupid beavers. Nobody likes beavers. They're all beavers. Except for the angry beavers. That was a good show. It's the best show I've seen like 1.5 episodes of. I really like the angry beavers, I just don't know their names. Oh no, you gotta be kidding me. Well, it's worth a shot. That was not a good shot. Yeah, those guys can only be killed by barrels, so, and that kills the bee for some reason. Interesting. But yeah, those guys can only be killed by barrels, so, they are, if you do waste your barrel, then they are unbeatable. If this were Original Country, it wouldn't have pulled that move on me. Original Country likes me too much. Doesn't do that crap to me. I'm doing very bad at this level. That should have worked. If I do DK, then it will probably work. Except I don't know where my switch button is. Except now I do. Okay. So I just have to go like this, and go like this. Oh! It was totally worth it. Pro strats. Okay. Let's get it. Get onto this platform over here. And totally misjudged the distance. Now I'm just trying to just goof around as much as possible. And I don't have DK. That is bad. DK is bad. Ah, come on. But it hit me last time. I guess it's because DK is slower. Where's my switch key? There it is. That's not it. Seriously, what is the button I use to switch? Okay, apparently I don't know how to switch, even though I did it that one time. I need to like get hit by the armadillo and like damage boost through it. So, like invincibility. There we go. That's how you do it. Right. Now let's actually go the proper distance. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No matter where you land on that platform, you should hit the beaver. I mean, come on. It's a harmless beaver. Harmless beavers. Harmless beavers. Ugh! Beavers ruin everything. They ruin it. Okay. This could be tricky. It would have helped if I had pressed not the jump key by accident. I always have my keys mixed up. Because I'm used to playing this with keyboards. Would I stop trying to do that already? Like, when am I going to find that it's not going to work? Probably never. Come on. Come on, Donkey Kong Country. You used to be cool. Then you got ported to the Game Boy. Oh, there you go. That was nice. I should do a speedrun of this level for one of the bonus videos. I am gonna do that. I have to like find all these little tricks and stuff. Ugh. Alright, let's see if I can pull off that insane jump again. That wasn't quite as impressive looking, but it was still pretty good. And yeah, you can just skip that part entirely. And you can skip this guy entirely. My pit was like an inch wide, come on. Herp! By the power of Grayskull. Ugh! I must make it. I must make it! No! No! That darn guy. Alright, let's see if YouTube makes good on its promises. And really, I am enabled for uploads longer than 15 minutes, because this video might go long a little bit. Just a little bit. Ugh. Starting to make noises, weird noises, like Spectre and Ape Escape. Haha! That was my Spectre impression. No! I can't even make the same sound that Donkey Kong does. Probably because he's a monkey and I'm not. Well, you know, not exactly. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Ah, that was annoying. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Ah! Forgetting which platform takes you where. I should really just do a perfect run of this and call it a bonus video. Ah! Didn't think I would make that. And I made that. Right. Hooray. Whoa. Okay, there we go. Now I just have to not screw everything up. One second. I have to try and do this again. Alright, well, that's not gonna happen anytime soon.